Aunt Carol's Bingo Prophecies. Last Sunday, we had our usual family gathering at Aunt Carol's house. These gatherings are a mix of potluck dinners, endless gossip, and raucous games of bingo. Aunt Carol, always the spirited one, was brandishing her so-called lucky bingo dabber. She claimed it had been giving her hints about life, more than her therapist ever had. We all chuckled, thinking she was just trying to spice up the mundane game. But then, weirdly, her dabber started to predict actual events. She dabbed B10 and sure enough, 10 minutes later, Uncle Joe accidentally spilled 10 perfectly roasted potatoes all over the new carpet. The family was hooked. Aunt Carol became the oracle of the bingo table. We all started asking her dabber questions, treating her like a discount fortune teller. "Will I get a promotion?" asked Cousin Tim. Carol shook the dabber, and it marked I-22. 2 days later, Tim got a call from his boss about a mysterious, albeit temporary, promotion to second in command for a project. The dabber was hitting home runs, and our skepticism slowly started to melt away like butter on Aunt Carol's famous mashed potatoes. But then, things started to get weird. The dabber seemed to be predicting the same pattern over and over. B5, I-17, N31, G46, O61. We were too enthralled by the accuracy to notice the repetition at first. But after the third day of Aunt Carol's predictions, it hit us like a ton of bricks. Every single prediction was leading us to some mundane event that seemed to happen around the same time each day. It was as if our lives had become a rerun of a sitcom, minus the laugh track. Finally, Cousin Larry decided to investigate. He cracked open the dabber, only to find that it was malfunctioning. It was programmed to write BNGO repeatedly. The pen was never predicting anything, it was just an elaborate coincidence. As we all sat around, laughing at our own gullibility, Aunt Carol shrugged and said, "Well, at least my dabber was better than Uncle Joe's old magic 8-ball. That thing couldn't even predict its own end."